Welcome back, friends, or if you're new, welcome to Budgeting with Misty. My name is Misty, and I'm on a journey to pay off debt. And friends, I am still struggling with my spending habits, but we're still working on it. I'm not giving up. I will just keep trying to push through. I think this month so far, it's better than last month, but also last month I was paying for my vacation, and it's Christmas. So I'm not sure that December and January are very good comparables, but I think I'm doing better. I did do this outside of recording because I just didn't keep up with it. I didn't try to do it weekly. So if you see here, I don't know, I think the green's really hard to see, but I went over and I went to, I think, three of my accounts. My bills account, my spending account, which obviously my spending has 2 pages and 2 leftovers. And then my credit card, which I pay, a couple of bills from on my credit card. That's all I ever put on my credit card anymore until I go on my vacation. Then I'll use that for vacation as well. But so I always make sure my credit card is paid off. So I did this outside of video because this did take me a long time because I didn't do it in short part. Like I didn't do a week, do them by weeks, which I think that's the best way to do it, is to check in weekly, which unfortunately I have not. So my spending is a little bit crazy. As you can tell right here, I did go negative in my account once. Oh, twice. Oh, you can't see that one. Twice. The only issue I have with the Budget Mom book is it's so big. It's so long. But I do really like this, and I'm trying really hard to stick with recording my spending here. I also have a online spreadsheet that I'm also going to be recording as well and doing comparisons. So I thought I'd just show you this quickly before we get into creating my February monthly budget. I will be trying to close this out within probably on the 1st of February is when I do it. So hopefully everything's officially went through. So I have all the numbers. Good luck to me. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be really sad when I see my numbers. But we just have to keep going. So let's go ahead and I will, oh yeah, I forgot about this part. Well, I'm going to do this one outside of video. Maybe during March I'll do it during the video, but I think I'll do this one outside the video this time. So let's go ahead and get into February. It's such a big boy. And I'm going to kind of zoom you in a little bit. There you go. Hopefully I remember to move this because, yeah, you're not going to get it all in one screen. So for this one, instead of paycheck day, this is just the monthly. And I decided not to do the green because my green is so light, and I worry about using the Sharpie right here because this is thick, but I think it will bleed through. Like, let's just check. Well, maybe I'll do the one paycheck. So, and we'll verify. If it bleeds through, then I'll switch to my pen. For February, I will get Paycheck 1 and 2. And then maybe a tax return. I'm just going to assume 0 for my tax return, and then when I get it, I will budget it. Most of it will probably go to one place, so it won't be like a big budget. It'll be like a really quick budget. Alright, let's try this. So I did, like a heads up with my income, I did decrease my contribution to my 401k by 2% to where I was doing 8%. I went down to 6%, which my employer matches. as I was watching a video from Caleb Hammer. If you've listened to my videos before, you know that I really like his channel. So, and I try to listen to him somewhat. Some of his, some of the extremes I can't do. I have really horrible willpower. I'm an impulse spender. I have, what is it called? Shopping therapy. I do shopping therapy. So yeah. So, but I try to listen to as much as I can because he does give really good advice. And in one of his previous episodes, he's like, don't go above matching if you have debt. So I decided to listen to that and go back down to 6%. This first paycheck, I think, is where it'll take effect. But then I also got reward points for my work last week. I think it was last week, or no, 2 weeks ago. For stepping up and kind of going outside of my comfort zone. Sorry, I'm recording this at 6 in the morning and I haven't slept since yesterday. So yeah, I'm having a screw up sleep schedule. I'm at it. So anyways, I can't really guesstimate really well what my next pay is going to be. So I'm just going to go with what it was before, which was $18.06. And then we'll just see when I get, okay, so it bleeds a little bit through. I don't think you guys can see that. There you go. Yeah, so it kind of, it's a little bit, but I don't know. I think I'm just going to go straight back to this. And then tax returns, I don't know how much. I'm hoping for 2,000 or more. But I think I'm in one of the states where I can file directly with the IRS and not have to go through a taxing system. So I don't know how my taxes are going to look. But with this being done, this is going to be $3,612. I don't do a cents. For bills, I round up. For income, I round down. It's just how I work. It's just easier with the numbers. Especially when I had to do numbers right off the top of my head. So for here, I'm going to go ahead and write down all my expenses and then we'll talk through. And I'll speed this part up. Okay, so I'll come back. For rent, I always budget $1,500, and rent is kind of, I'll have a good idea what it'll be halfway through the month because my rent is $1,400, and then plus the water, sewage, and trash that comes as a separate bill earlier in the month. So I should have a good idea what rent is about halfway through February. Trustmark. It's always $34. My PayPal payments, I have 2 left, and they're actually at the end of them as well. It's the last, because I did the pay in 4. So I just have 2 payments left, and that all equals up to about $78, I think. NowNet is $178. Netflix is $26. Phone is always the $40. Computer, it actually dropped down a couple bucks. It's $43. Electric, I'm guessing, what did I put down? $60. We had a really cold snap. We were down in, the lowest we got to was 10 degrees, I think, where I live. So I had to run my heater more, which I normally don't run my heater. in the winter. So I'm just assuming my electric bill is going to at least double. Hopefully not, but just going to assume. My Xfinity is 70. I think I just got the bill. I think it's actually 66 something, and this is because they wouldn't put down my payment because I re-signed a new contract. They didn't put my payment down for January. They still charged me the $109, but they prorated it for so this month is February will be prorated, but after this it should be like in the 80s. I think it's $80 plus tax. My personal loan is $600 and Hulu is like $2, is like $1.09. And this all comes out to, yeah, $2,631. Leaves me with $981 left over. Let's go ahead and put that. I'm really bad about swapping out pens. And on down here to the variables, we got groceries, personal. I haven't been giving myself personal due to those PayPal payments. I bought them on things I didn't need. I mean, I spent $200 on a box set from TikTok shop because I thought it was a set of books I really wanted, and turns out it was a totally different story from a totally different author. So the premise still sounds good, so I'll still read them, but I just shopping therapy bad. So I wasn't giving myself personal fun money. I would use that to help pay for the PayPal. But after this is my last payments for them, so personal households coming back in, or personal funds coming back in. Fun and gas. My normal, so 400, 40, 40, 40, and 20. Which this all equals out to $540. Left over is $441. Up here, I do have 2 birthdays in February I need to save up for, but I had to return a couple things, and with the returns, I will get money back on my Amazon, which I'm gonna purchase their gifts with. It's with my gift card money that was originally from Christmas. So unless I give one of them a gift card, then I have to pay that out of pocket. But other than that, but as of right now, I am not budgeting anything because I just don't know what I'm going to do just yet. I'm going to see. I have a new plan for it, and I'll show you. You'll see it in my next video. I have Happy Mail, but I'm not going to open it during this video, but next video. I'll show you and explain a little bit what my plan is. I don't know why I have this out. I don't need this right now. That's something else. So as of right now, this is still at $441. One of them I take out to eat as well. The other one is my cousin, and she lives in a completely different state, so I don't take her out to eat. So, oh. Look at me talking, and I messed that up. $441. Oh well. Extra debt. As of right now, I know with my tax return, I will put towards my computer because I want to pay my computer off by next month, or yeah, February. But as of right now, there's nothing allocated for it as well. And then for extra savings, this is where the $441 comes in. I need to rebuild up my emergency fund. And I want to do savings challenges. It's what's helping me make saving easy. I actually had to empty out everything in my savings binder to put it back in my account because there was like an error with my bank. Normally if I spend something, they pinned it and they take the money away from what's available. And they did that, but for some reason, something happened where that money got put back in and I didn't realize. And then they charged me and it was like, I was like in the negatives. So I had to make a quick bank stop yesterday and put money in so I'm not negative. Because I was, you know, I need to make sure I have enough money for my rent, and all my accounts are kind of down to zeros, almost getting close to zero, except for my bills account, but that only has my rent money in it right now, so couldn't really let that get affected. So for emergency, $341 for that, and savings I planned $100, which that gives me $441, and that is a zero base. And I do a zero base thing. I try to make my every dollar count. I think eventually I will try to do a buffer because I really need to build my buffer back up. But I think my emergency fund is a little bit more important. So that is it. Thank you for being here, and I really appreciate it. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.